I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I met awkward. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see that. And I've been practicing since getting raspy and across more truer.
In terms to what extremes? My mom.
I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too.
Time for yourself. You always got the truth. You can talk, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. It's me again. It's Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Whew. So let me zoom this out. It's a beautiful day. Can you believe this is December? My gosh. So let me zoom this out. Somewhere in there, I think. The hell? It's making noises! Make it stop! Hold on, let me get out of the sun. I know it's... Hey! I need a new photographer. Hell. So... I don't know how good that's gonna work. The sun is right in my eye when I do this. I don't want it in my eye. I don't want shadows like last video was like really, really screwy. Hold on, I'll have to be right back. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay. Let's see if this works. No, that's the dang thing in the eye again. What was I thinking? Is that gonna work? No. Whew. Sort of, kind of, maybe. I gotta squat down a little bit. And there's the dang sun again. What the hell? I need more shade. What the? You guys need to stop it. Well, we're gonna have to do it over here. Here. Hold on. Malfunction! Shh. Gotta be very, very quiet. We're out here in the New Mexican wilderness. And look, whoops. Did I hit something wrong now? Okay. Can we zoom in? Where are they at? Oh, yeah. Okay. Where's that telephone pole? There he is. Okay, what the heck? Oh, yeah. It's hunting season. What the heck? Moo! He looked at me like, what the hell? Lady, leave me alone. I'm eating my grass. You know what? I can't find it. At least I'm not in the sun. I'm far away from my truck. See, my truck's way back over there. So I just don't have a place, so I gotta hold the camera, which is cool. I can do that. So if the camera does this number and you cuss at me, it just... Oh well. My gosh, today is actually the 6th of December. 3 more months. My surgery for my voice. Looking forward to it. I know, it's like, what the heck, Jessica, December 6th? You just made a dang video. No. Okay, so I'm starting to pick up on the videos a little bit. And it's all good. That's what I'm supposed to do. There's been a lot of talk. I've been frustrated with work. Okay? You remember, if you go back, you look back, what, 2.5 years ago. I came in here 4th of July weekend. I was all the way in Dallas. Dallas is like 6-hour drive. It's like 300 and some odd miles. I'm far away from Dallas. I'm out in the middle of Booneville, okay? I'm out in the middle of the oil field. There ain't... It's like... This is where I just pulled that one right there. Okay, this is the oil field. There is no Dallas anywhere near. I blindly zoom all the way out, zoom in a little bit, and I think that's how I blindly come all the way over here. I was actually heading to Midland, Odessa, just to get some money. I mean, if you look at my story, and my frustration with work, it all ties in there. Yeah, because I'm always like, you know what? I can get a job anywhere. I don't need this job. And it's like when I moved out here 2.5 years ago, I needed this job. I'm a nomad, you could say. I don't hold a job very long. I don't make a career out of any job. I sure in the hell wasn't going to make a career out of this. Okay? But the pay is nice. It's some hard work, long hours, hard work. And lo and behold, some good money. I mean, you look at what I've done. I'm going to surgery again in 3 months. And I'm still paying for it. I'm paying off credit cards. But, you know, I pretty much basically paid off SRS. So that's good. Yay! It took me long enough, but it's kind of sort of paid off. So, on the mercy of my credit cards and everything else, it's all good. Doctor gets paid off right away. I still got to work on it. So, anyway, blindly move out here, thinking I can get a job. I could do something with my life. I'm transitioning. My name's legally changed to Jessica. This is, 2.5 years ago. Hell, I don't know who's going to hire me. I haven't had surgery yet. I'm thinking back. It's like, you know what? So when I found this job, and when this job finally, there was 2 jobs, if you remember, they were fighting over me. And it was like, yay! And it felt really good to have 2 jobs fighting over me. And maybe I can hold this level a little bit here. So that was good. And my thing was, I didn't come out here to retire. I didn't come out here to live my whole entire life. I make 50 to 70 grand a year. Okay, that's 70K. Almost, pretty close. This year, not so much. Because I've been off 4 months, so, that makes a little bit of a difference. Oil field, they pay pretty dang good. So, obviously, it was to pay for SRS. To, get the breast augmentation, which I've done. Hello! I've done it. And it's great. I love it. And it's, now I'm going to go in 3 months, I'm going to do the voice. But so many people are like, hey, Jessica, you got it so dang good. You got it good. Jessica, don't quit your job. You got it good. You know what? If I got it so good, come out here and work. That's all I got to say. Somebody said, you know what? You just blame it on your mood swings. And it's like, what? Are my mood swings that obvious? So, if I got it this good, and you think I have it this good, come out here. The oil field's hiring. Well, not so much now. You kind of need experience now. I'm still cushioned, all right. But the drilling, if you haven't heard, OPEC, gas prices, you look at the gas pump, it's going down. It's great. I love it. We should compete for, world economy. We should be able to compete. They're shutting down. Because it ain't $100 a barrel. So a lot of people ain't drilling. But this well right here, it's still producing. Actually, I don't think this one is. Is it? I think they got it tied in from somewhere. One of these wells is producing in there. I just pulled from that one. I mean, they're not shutting down. They're slowing down the pumping. They're not drilling as much anymore. They've already shut down 50 drilling rigs out of the 500 in Midland, Odessa area. So, and it's going to trickle on down. That affects a lot of jobs and stuff. But you know what? People are like, oh my gosh, let's just buy American made. Well, Americans... Okay, hold on. It's crazy. We need to compete in a world economy. I'm all for cheap. Okay? My surgeon wasn't cheap by any stretch of the imagination. I'm trying to not point into this. but he wasn't in America. So I'm not made in America. How much of that truck is made in America? Okay, when we compete, and I'm walking over here to prove a point, because I just had these dried apricots. No joke, apricots. I love dried fruit. My truck's a mess. So, do-do-do. And when you look at this dried apricots, see? Dried apricots. Doo-doo. Okay, hold on. Let me put this down over here. I know my truck's dirty, so don't freak out. See if I can... Okay. Alright, what's this say? Family Dollar. Family Gourmet. Okay, so it's Family Dollar. Okay, pretty cheap stuff. Distributed by North Carolina. Product of what? Turkey? Seriously? Okay. So Turkey has apricots, and they export them. It is cheaper for Family Dollar to get dried apricots from Turkey than it is from the United States. I don't know where we'd grow it. Probably California. I don't know who does apricots. Maybe Florida. I don't know. But obviously it's cheaper to get it done in Turkey. Same with gas. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, if OPEC's going to drop their price, good. Now we're shutting down. It's like, oh my gosh. We're not shutting down. That's good. But I'm hauling oil. I'm doing good. The top of the line is shutting down. The drilling aspect of it. They're not drilling as many now. And it's a good thing. They're starting to cut down on it. Why use our resources if Saudi Arabia is going to, OPEC is going to sit there and give it to us, for a cheaper price? It's like, okay, well, that's the whole thing. That's why we were drilling over here, because they were trying to... Anyway. So it's crazy. And a lot of people are like, well, if this was American made, it would cost more. Same with gas. And it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. Anyway, I got a job. Worked 2.5 years. Been blessed. I know my cameraman is fired. Blessed. Oh, goodness. My smile, it's not in my face. My smile is not. My smile was in my face starting transitioning and all that. And now my smile is like, it's inside. It's like my aurora. Everything's just smiling. Jessica, you're always in a good mood. Always have to have a positive outlook. It's like crazy. So, when I came out here, I'm getting sidetracked again. Me, hey, look, squirrel. Did you see it? Yeah, I don't have ADD. What the hell? Okay, so 2.5 years, I'm not retiring out of this truck. I'm not making a career out of this truck, this job. I'm so proud of what I've done. I'm a good worker, obviously. Work knows, and they said, you know what, we can go ahead, and I got an official thing saying, you know what, we'll go ahead, and I don't have the email in front of me, but they'll allow it. I can't remember the exact wording. They'll accommodate. They'll be able to accommodate my post-surgery, which means, because I told them, I said, I won't be able to talk. I'll still be able to work. I'll be able to drive a truck. But I could text. And I told them that. They're like, okay, we'll be able to accommodate you. So I'm blessed with this job. And now if the oil field's slowing down, and, if something were to happen with this job, I could still get a job anywhere else. Be a little bit harder, though, now. Because companies are being a little more picky on who they will hire. They obviously want to hire people with experience, so I got that going with me. It's over 2.5 years. But, yeah, so many people are like, Jessica, you keep talking about quitting your job. You talk about getting fired. I'm just planning. I got generators. I got a 4,000. I just bought them, too. Black Friday. Woo! I think on Amazon.com it was a 4,000 watt generator. Gas hog. But it was $250. I'm planning for the future. Hell, I got 2 properties. I got a property down in Livingston, and I got a property just outside of Corsicana. Bought me a chainsaw so I can clean them out a little bit. You know, in case something does happen. Obviously, I still have more goals. I'm going to miss the money out here. I've done so much. I've accomplished so much. My smile is inside of me, and it's like crazy, and I'm happy, but there is no life. There is no social life. And, you know, if I moved to Livingston, I wouldn't know anybody there. If I moved to Corsicana, I would know a few people in Dallas area, but, you know, it's like Dallas would be too long of a drive. I'd still need to work. But you know what? I can work at McDonald's. I can work at, you know, at Walmart. I mean, I know how to drive a truck. Okay, I drive this thing. I could drive a dump truck. Maybe in a few more years, you know, if I get something situated and going good, I can get my chauffeur's license, drive a school bus or a city bus. I have options. I do not need to be working 14 hours a dang day. And they all feel, that's 12 to 14, sometimes 10, sometimes I get lucky. I get good pay. Hell, look at it. I've had so much fun this past year. Went to Thailand. Of course, I was saving up the whole entire year before. I had surgery, had the breast. That was $21,000 by the time I got back. Then I came back and went around the Rocky Mountains. I don't know. I want to say almost $30,000 before I went back to work in May. Then I buy a truck. Of course, I sell my other truck, so I only paid like $6,000 for it. It's just about paid off now. And now my other surgery, I've already calculated it out. It's looking like it's going to be around $12,500. That's with the hotel, the food, extra tourism. And I only have to take 2 days off of work with no pay. The rest will be vacation. So obviously I need this job because I'm getting paid while I'm gone again. And then they'll be able to accommodate me when I get back, which is so nice. It was like getting an official word of that. So next week I go into my safety meeting. I'll hopefully know what my schedule is going to be next year. But so far, I mean, it's set in stone. March 4th, March 26th, I leave Dallas. I fly to Thailand, February 28th. February 26th, I leave to Dallas. February 28th, I'm in Bangkok. I go to my 1 year post-op, just a consultation, just a checkup. That's all it is. You know, just let me look, let me take some pictures, you know, and it probably talked me into, you know, I want to get something done with my nose too. You know, I don't got the prettiest nose. I'm 4 years old. It's like, you know what? My smile is not when I look in the mirror. Well, my smile is when I look in the mirror, but my smile is when I look in the mirror, I'm already smiling. I don't need to look in the mirror to smile. It's like totally trippy. I just feel so much, like I said, it's within. The smile is within. I'm just so much happy. But working so much, it's like, wow, there's no social life. There's no way to really enjoy it. It's like I've accomplished so much, but I got it so good. It's like, oh my gosh, you got it so good. Just don't quit your job. Don't get fired. But you know what? I'm preparing for all that. I wanted to make this video about work. About what happens when Jessica does get fired. What happens when Jessica quits. Nothing. Everything is good. Everything is golden. I got a trailer. The property don't have no electric or water. I got $20,000 in my 401k. Obviously, I'd pull that all out. I'd get penalized. I might get $10,000. So, I mean, they cut it in half pretty much. By the time they take taxes or early penalty fee, it's not like a bunch of money. But obviously, I'd pull that out. So I'd be good. I'd be able to pay for this surgery and get all caught up. The only reason why I haven't quit this job yet is because I don't want to move to those two places. I already got generators. I got chainsaws. I'm ready. I got an RV. I can move it there. It's not pretty, but hey, it will work. No electric, no water, but I got the generators. I can drill some water with some of that $10,000 off that 401k. I'm sure I can drill a well. So there's plans going on in my head. You know, it's like, woo! It's like crazy. I was just so happy. It's like, what happens when, you know, when Jessica quits? It's not a big, I don't sweat the small stuff. I really don't. It's just amazing. I came here knowing I would not be here 5 years from now. When I got here 2.5 years, I knew I wasn't going to be here 5 years. It's like, Jessica, you got to, oh, it's so going on. You're making $70,000 a year. Just keep on working. Okay, you know what? Let's put it another way. Those people, and when I was younger, I fought fires when I was younger. It was the summer, and forest fires. I made some good money. They'd work for the summer, and then during the winter, they'd head down to Mexico. You know, come back, work in the summer. I mean, it's just, or how about fishing boats? I mean, true, it's a lot more dangerous, and I wouldn't do it, but, you know, fishing boats up in Alaska, hell, they make some dang money. Go out there for a season, come back. That's what I'm doing with the oil field. I know the oil field ain't going to last forever. I know I'm not going to last forever. I'm already 44 dang years old. I troubleshooted myself. I fought with myself. I battled with myself. For over 43 years anyway. I mean, 42, 41. Because 43 years, I was pretty much winning the battle. I was starting to fight back, and everything was good. It's starting to get windy. So, but I was battling myself. I've had good times. I've had good moments. I've had, you know, some good girlfriends, some good relationships, some good friends, good journeys in life. I mean, it wasn't all a waste. I'm not going to say it was. But, you know, when you battle so long, it's like, you know what? Everything's done and I'm happy and I'm smiling and it's like, wait a minute. 44 years? I might live until I'm 80. I know I'm looking at my watch like there's a watch. I'm hoping I'll live to be 100. But that puts me less than 35 years from now. That was one reason why I transitioned. When I transitioned, it was getting late in the game and it was like, you know what? I want time to enjoy myself. And I'm not talking no perverted, X-rated, no, I'm not doing it. I'm talking about just sitting back. I battle with yourself. If you've been through transition, you know you battle with yourself. You battle in your head. You just want to kick back and relax. Even if it's vegging and doing nothing. It's enjoying yourself, enjoying the time, enjoying the achievements you made. This job ain't everything. Money is not everything. I don't want the money. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to live in a nice house. Now, true, if I get a nice house, I'm going to do it. But you know what? I ain't going to hold my breath. I ain't going to shoot for them goals because I don't need them to be happy. It's like crazy. So when somebody asks me, Jessica, why are you talking about quitting your job? Okay, my license does not expire until 2016. It's still 2014. We still got another year and a half before my driver's license expires. If I get fired from this job, I'll probably take a few months off and I'll get another job in the oil field. If I'm still working for this company in 2016, in the middle of something, it'll be tough. It'll be hit and go. It'll be hit and miss. It's going to be crazy. I think what a lot of it's doing it this year is because I took all my vacation time right away, back in February. So now I've been working all year straight. It's been like crazy. Now I'm going to take all my vacation again in February, and now I'm going to have to work a whole nother year with no vacation. It's like, oh my gosh. So, I got plans. And I'm not going to have to move to Turkey to get dried apricots. That was a good point, though. So, it's crazy. What's going to happen? I mean, this job, this is to reach a goal for surgery. Now I've had 2 surgeries. I'm going to have 2 surgeries. My next goal, I want to stay and want to work. And like I said, the only reason why I haven't quit yet is because I don't want to move those 2 places. I'm looking at, Mortuary, New Mexico. It's on the other side of Albuquerque, up on Highway 40, Interstate 40. It's over the mountains. There's some relatively cheap land. I've seen some HUD homes, HUDs. Remanufactured HUDs. Really dumps, but they're on a lot. They got water, they got electric to them. They're like 20 grand, 25 grand. Like I said, if I pull out my 401k, I've already got 10 there. So I need to work a little longer. And that would be a lot better than moving to my place down to Livingston. It's all mosquitoes, hell. All hot and humid. Albuquerque would be far away. I mean, it's too far from the family. See, Livingston has, I'm close to a sister in Houston. Another brother up in Tyler. So I'm kind of, you know, Texas has its advantages. And there's no sales or income tax, state income tax in Texas. So that has its advantages when you're working minimum wage. Another thing, you know, hey, another reason why I want to wait. If minimum wage goes to $15 an hour, it'll probably be around 2016. So raise that minimum wage. Don't raise it for them. Raise it for me. That way, when I quit this job, come on. It's all greedy. It's all transitioning. It's about yourself. Hell. So I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail for that, aren't I? Well, I don't want. I'm sorry. You flip burger. If some high school kid is flipping burgers for $15 an hour, still in high school, you know what? This right here needs $45 an hour. I'm driving in traffic. Oh, truck driver ain't nothing. Well, you know what? Hey, you're right, it ain't. And what about registered nurses or nurse assistants that are changing bedpans and stuff like that? I mean, do they need not make more than a burger flipper? Just saying. Raise it all across, hell. But with property, I don't want rent. That's one thing I've been able to do and save up. My rent is $325 a month. That's with electric, with water and electric. I wonder how I'm able to save some. I live in a dang trailer. I don't want an $800 a month rent. Pay for electric on top of that and water. You're up to $1,200 a month, and it's like, what the hell? It's not even yours. Okay? I've been able to live. I don't want the high class life. I don't want it. So anyway, property up in Albuquerque, on the other side of the mountains, or I'll fix one of my places down south. I want to fix my teeth. And if I have some money, if I'm able to hold off a couple more years, which I don't know, maybe my nose, maybe my chin, that's about it. But I'm not going to sweat over that. That's not making me smile. I like my crooked nose. I'm Polish. Didn't know that, did you? Half Polish, yes. Norwegian and Polish. That's how and people tell you're tall. Yeah, just some Norwegian in me. Oh, okay. Can't wait for voice surgery too. I'm going to start practicing the passage. Need to start getting that, but man, it's so great. So I need to stick it out. I'm not sweating over it. I'm not just quitting my job without options. I just want people to understand that, especially the people on Facebook that have been following me and been like, oh my gosh, she's talking about quitting again. It's a mood swing. And there's a method to my madness. When I came out here, it wasn't to come out here and live with these cows. I mean, where are they at? Where are you at? Oh, you're over there. Got a little one, too. Nope. It's crazy. Oil field's done me good. Jessica, you got it so good. Why are you even, you can't hurt. If I got it so good, come on out here. That's all I got to say. Oil fields are always hiring. Like right now, they're cutting down, like I said, because of the OPEC thing. It might be a little bit tougher now. But if you start making the actual start, the oil field's going to pick back up. Oil's going to go back up in price. OPEC ain't going to cut down forever. And if you start like I started, I did 6 months over the road. You still make what? 30 to 40 grand a year driving over the road. Plus you get to drive around and see America. Which is great. Then once I got that 6 months over the road experience, boom. Hauled water for a few years. I mean, since 2008, so I'm going on 6 years. Not quite 6 years. 5.5 years in the oil field. A little over 2 here. Now I'm taking my DOT break. I'm so happy. Even when I'm not smiling, I'm happy. I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, and I walk around my place naked. Hell! And I'd be like, what? Remember when before surgery, I'd wake up, first thing I'd do is dry off, and I'd put on a pair of panties, and I'd be tucking. That'd be the first thing I'd do is tuck. And be like, what the hell? Hate that damn thing. Why in the hell is that damn thing there? Tuck, get rid of it. And now it's just like, yada, yada, yada. And you wonder why I don't have no cats or anything. That's why, no. I do want to get a dog, though. Can't get another wolf. I love my wolf. I mean, if you all remember, a couple years ago, that first summer I was gone, lost my wolf hybrid. I want to get another dog, but it wouldn't be fair. No, not with me working these hours right now. And I got some goals. I got some saving up to do. Like I said, if I get fired before my driver's license expires, boom. I'm going to take a few months off, enjoy the time off, and then I'll get another job. Maybe not hauling crude oil, maybe hauling water. I don't know. There's going to be options. As long as I keep between that ditch and that ditch, I can drive somewhere else. Now, once the summer of 2016, in June 2016, my driver's license expires, whether or not I renew it, then I'll make that decision then. I'm not talking about totally retiring. I'm just talking about lightening the load a little bit. The load is so heavy, and I want to kick back and enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there really isn't. And that's what I want to do. I wanted to clarify all this, so I'm sorry. Plus, I wanted to ramble around a little bit. Sorry, it kind of got long-winded. Sorry, hopefully the voice surgery, it's not going to do miracles, but hopefully it does something. I can't wait. It's going to be like crazy. 81 more days and I leave. 88 more days and I have surgery. And 89 more days I can't talk. I'll do some videos. The video's going to start picking up. Probably won't do another one until around Christmas. Give me another one. And then they'll gradually pick up. And, you know, if something happens with work, I'll let you guys know. Like I said, next week I'll find out, you know. It's the last meeting, safety meeting of the month. It's the second Tuesday of every month. Last safety meeting of the month, of the year. So hopefully I'll find out if my schedule will stay the same, which if it has, I've already got plans. If not, I have to take some extra days. Battery thing. Crazy. So like I was saying, you know, the meeting, it's the last meeting of the year. I get to know everything. I find out everything for sure. I mean, I'm blessed beyond belief. Work is saying, hey, you know what? Jessica, go. Take your vacation time. Go to Seoul. Go to Bangkok. Do all this stuff. Hell, you know what? When you get back, you know, we can accommodate you in your muteness and not being able to talk. And that's cool. So, the end of the safety, or this safety meeting, I should know whether the weekends stay the same or if my schedule changes. And then I can go back to HR and confirm the actual dates that I need off. Right now, it's just looking like 2 weeks of vacation, 1 day of a personal holiday, or floating holiday, they call it, and then 2 personal days, which I don't get paid. And then I return back to work. So, kind of cool. I get sort of paid for it. So, you know, hey, don't worry about Jessica. Jessica's got it kind of sort of figured out. Not all the way. It's life after all. If we had life figured out at the very beginning, we wouldn't be challenged. We wouldn't be. It's just more interesting when we actually have to, you know, make decisions and choices. And you know what? This is something I want to do. I want to take the load off my head, you know, just say, hey, you know what? Take the load off. I've chilled a little bit. You know what? If I need to come back to the oil field, I'll come back to the oil field. I can get another job, hauling water or hauling crude. Well, like I said, I'm going to stick it out 2016. Hopefully with this company. If not, I'll go with a different company. I'll take a little break in between, save some money up, maybe have enough to go buy some property or a HUD home up in Albuquerque. Maybe not. I don't know. If not, I got two pieces of property that I'm already preparing for, to, squat on. So it's all good. I got things figured out. It's, I'm blessed. It's time for me to kick back, enjoy life, what life I have left. And I mean that in a good way. I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm not going to jump off a bridge. But you never know. I do drive this truck. I might get cut off by you or somebody you know in a four-wheeler, little car, and just cut off in front of me thinking I could just stop on a dime and it'd be like a stupid truck driver, hell. I cut him off, but, cut her off. She just... My gosh. Stop in front of the big white truck. It don't matter. So, it's time to work less. Play more. But do this last little spurt. Come back. I think it'll help when I go on vacation. And go to Thailand and go to Seoul. I think when I return back to work in March, I'll get another little burst of energy and we'll be good to go for the summer. We'll see. I can go to the meeting and just get fired. I don't know. This is not a permanent job. This is not a career. This is not a 9-to-5 career job. Anything can happen. I'm not going to sweat it. My life, as far as financially needing this job, is pretty much, I got the surgeries. I did it. I took advantage of the oil field. Oil field money, baby! It's all good. And it's like a couple videos ago, I said, you know what, hey, what would you do if somebody said, hey, what would you do if somebody was to pay for your surgery? And that's pretty much what I did. I drove truck for 2.5 years. That's what I did to pay for my surgery. It's not the prettiest job. My nails are... I haven't even done them. Hell. That one's a little better. I got a couple more nails. I need to do my nails. Hell. I got a laser session, too. I'm going to Lubbock. I'm going to do that Monday. Tuesday's the meeting. Monday I'm going to Lubbock. I got Monday and Tuesday off. So. But it's all good. You got to remember. Don't worry about Jessica. Jessica's got it sort of kind of figured out. You got to be true. You got to be yourself. Those two things right there. If I can aim the camera. Until next time. Peace.